Welcome guys, welcome. We are here back at BeezyBeezTV over here. We are at Truck Bar in Berlin with the CCC Club. Please introduce yourself, guys.
Phil Lugo, a.k.a. Tito's.
Just your average Joe.
Just your average Joe. That's funny we say that here. Tyler and Phil, we are a father and son duo here. You guys been playing cornhole for how long, guys?
Since 2018.
I've been playing for 6.5. I think he started a year. I think he started a year before that.
Okay. What brought you guys into playing cornhole, and what do you guys get from it?
Well, I know what I got.
My uncle got us into cornhole, but what do I get from it? Not much, really, just the experience. And other than that, I mean, seeing people I always know, hanging out.
On my end, Matt Marin brought me into it. I was a sub. Couldn't hit the board, saved my life. Got my belt up plenty of times. I got into it, dragged him into it. He picked it up quicker than me. Met some good people all over when I travel. Got me hooked. That's where I'm at. Now I'm running it.
That's good. And where are we, guys? Just in case, what club are we representing to here today?
Central Connecticut Cornhole.
And where are we right now?
Berlin, Connecticut.
At the Truck Bar. Yep. You guys do. What's your guys' schedule here?
So Mondays, we start at 7. It's a social players 55 and under. ACL for your ACL people chasing them local points. Start at 7. Doors are open at 3, 4. You can come in. You ain't gotta wait for us to be here. You can come in early, get some shots in, get some practice in, have fun that night. Thursdays, which we're here tonight, it's our league night. So we run 5 tiers, all 5 tiers. Run on PPR for right now. Come on down, shoot out, have a good time.
Perfect, perfect. And a couple other small questions for you guys. What's lined up in the future for you guys? Obviously, you guys talk about ACL and obviously doing the local points here. Are any of you guys trying to run for being a pro? I know for a fact, obviously, for a lot of people that may be logging in and watching this video here, at one point, Tyler was an ACL pro. And obviously, the competition has changed up a little bit. What's going on in your mind, and what are you thinking for this year coming up?
Last year, I made a comment to Trevor about us playing, and I told him, I was like, it was all or nothing, and we went all in. We did everything we possibly could, and we just missed it. This year, I'm trying to take a break for a little bit, not by much, you know, still play a little here and a little there, but everything I'm making this year is for next year, so that next year me and Trevor can hit it harder than we did last year, and really hoping that I can get my pro stats back for next year.
Perfect. What about you, Tito? Are you thinking about getting your pro card, or are you just playing for socialness?
No pro for me. It'd be nice, but I like hanging out with all of them. Basically for me right now, it's mostly about bringing people in, getting people connected. When they come out of here and they have a good experience, that's how I want my game.
Obviously, you guys have a family. We have a special guest coming up. We're going to have Darcy sitting down, obviously, here. She just got here a couple minutes ago. Obviously, you are one of the directors for ACL. Any news, any updates here for us for this video?
We do have a regional coming up next weekend. We have the conference weekend in Utica, New York, the Northeast Conference. We have a regional coming up next weekend. Every month we do have a regional here held at the Truck Bar. It is for ACL regional points. Like Phil was saying earlier, Monday nights we do offer local points, so you can come down and get double local points if you are into the ACL and getting points and needing some of those points.
Perfect. Obviously, Darcy and Tito, obviously you guys are, I'm pretty sure you guys are very happy that you guys all play and do this as a family, and obviously having Tyler being a pro at one point and obviously just keeping up this family thing going. What does that do for you guys as a family, that you guys are all having the same hobby and enjoy it as much as anybody else that we play here?
And I wasn't into the cornhole as much as I am. I would never see these two. But for me, it's been good being able to travel around the country with them. Granted, it is for cornhole, but we've met amazing friends all along the way. We have, you know, friends in almost every state that play cornhole and that we travel with, you know, on a frequent basis. And it's great, you know, being able to meet up with them and having, you know, all 3 of us together. They know our whole family, and we can go and experience those things and experience different places together. They're not just one of us going at a time.
Perfect.
It's like me. Well, party.
Well, obviously, I appreciate you guys having us here for today. Obviously, taking the time out of your busy schedules to do this interview with us. Obviously, and as well as, you know, letting us be here and try to do these competitions and coming to play with you guys on a weekly basis. Besides that, do you guys have any call-outs, or is there anybody on your top 3 or top 5 list that you guys think in Connecticut should be playing against each other?
I caught Tony Smith.
Wow.
Tony Smith, Big Tony, the one and only.
Yeah, the one and only Tony Smith by Tyler here.
Every time we played against each other, it's always been close, and it's always been something crazy. So I'd probably call out Tony.
That's a good matchup.
I don't think he'd come out though. He's too popular for me.
Tito, what about you? What do you think is, would you call, or let's just go back to, who do you think are maybe top 5 or top 3 players that's on your list that you want to just see match up? Doesn't have to be that they are the best in the state of Connecticut. Just who do you want to see match up or play against each other?
I don't know. It's a tough one. I mean, right now we do have quite a few top players, and a select few of the top players are not. They're taking a break. They're actually, you know, they got kids, so we can't make the clubs, or you know, they don't.
I'm gonna
Josh Roberts. Josh Roberts and Wags. That's actually a pretty good matchup.
That right there is what I'm going to talk about. Wags is awesome. He's been traveling. He's been shooting fire, right? Josh Roberts, the other night, whooped my butt.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like, but Josh can't tell as much as people like to. So it's like, those are the kind of players we got that are not being seen, you know? So, I mean, there's some other couple more out there.
Yeah.
Even in RJ from Naugatuck.
Yeah, RJ shooting well
He's
too.
really good. He's gotten really good, but he doesn't travel as much as other people, so people don't know him. We in Connecticut have a lot of unknown, really good players.
Correct. I'm glad you guys brought that up as a point, because I feel like the state of Connecticut as a whole, we have a lot of good cornhole players, a lot of underrated players that can play against professionals, or can be even professionals if they want to. Obviously, just have to travel, come to these places and stuff like that. And obviously, we have a lot of clubs, and we have a couple nice venues. We're at one right now that is a very nice venue that is dedicated pretty much to cornhole. And I think you guys are very correct with saying that, like a Josh Roberts versus a Wags would be great. There's a couple other players. RJ is good. Shout out to Naugatuck. Obviously, he's a really good player. There's a lot of players in the scene that should be playing here. I feel like we should. I think BeezyBeezTV and obviously the platform, we're going to try to bring back more into the Connecticut to have more of a family-oriented thing, that people start coming out to these events and start coming more. I think we should be traveling more in general, and going to other places on a daily basis as much as you can. If you have family and work, that's a different story, but if you can go visit these clubs and earn these points and obviously learn the game better, I think it's bringing a family. I've learned and I've found a lot of new friends because of this game, and I actually do appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys today for this interview, and I think if you guys have any last words or anything you guys want to say before we end this.
I just want to say one thing going to that point. I absolutely agree with what you're saying, and people traveling and playing at different places and breaking out, and not just sticking to your own club. Like I tell them all the time, I wish that I could go to Fairfield, to Bridgeport, to the North Haven. I wish that I could go to those places and play, but unfortunately for me, by the time I'd have to leave, I get out tonight, so I put them in my place to go and play with everyone, and it's such a huge family. It's just like I was stating earlier, knowing people from all different states around the country. The ACL world, within Connecticut itself, there are people in so many different clubs, and everyone's warm, and 99% of people are warm and welcoming, and they'll have anybody come down and break out of your own club and go travel to other places. You're only going to get better by playing better people. You're only going to learn new things by playing different people. So break out and try something new if you have a chance. I wish I did, but unfortunately it's rare that I can get to those places, but I do when I get so.
Perfect. Thank you guys. I appreciate the time and effort today, and obviously don't forget guys, Mondays we'll be here at TCC for social and local points, and Thursdays is league night. Don't forget, we start at 7 o'clock each and every week. Please come down and come visit the family.
BeezyTV.